President Donald Trump is facing fierce criticism after photographs from a dignified transfer ceremony appeared to show him keeping his head raised while everyone else around him bowed in tribute to 4 fallen U.S. service members. The U.S. president attended the ceremony at an Air Force base in Delaware on Wednesday, honoring 4 American soldiers who lost their lives during the latest escalation of hostilities involving the United States and Iran. Standing alongside Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff General Dan Kane, and other senior military officials, Trump was photographed as the transfer cases carrying the fallen troops were brought forward. According to the images, the officials around him lowered their heads in respect, while Trump appeared to remain looking ahead. The 4 service members being honored were Army First Lieutenant Tyler James Feehan, Army Staff Sergeant Michael Emmanuel Swinton, Army Sergeant Angel S. Rampersad, and Army Private Isabella Gonzalez. As the images spread online, the reaction was immediate. One social media user wrote, quote, "No awareness, no respect. The man is a delusional puppet." Another commented, questioning, why can't he pretend to be normal? Others described the moment as, quote, shameful, while another called Trump, quote, an embarrassment to the country. One user also wrote, quote, kind of jarring. He doesn't have a bone of empathy in his body, and if you add to that the fact that he has 0 soul, then you get the monster that he is. Another simply reacted, quote, the disrespect. And one more added, quote, not one iota of empathy. However, additional photographs released later showed Trump turning towards the transfer cases and offering a military salute, as Army personnel carried the coffins during the ceremony. Earlier in the day, before boarding Air Force One, Trump told reporters he was traveling to Delaware to honor America's fallen heroes. He described attending dignified transfers as one of the hardest responsibilities of being president, and said his message to the grieving families was simply that the nation loved their children and shared in their loss.
We're going to Dover. I guess some of you are going with us to honor our heroes, and they are indeed great heroes, actually. They said, and all of them said very strongly, we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. They won't have a nuclear weapon. So we're going to honor them. And one of the hardest things to do, for me, it's one of the hardest things to do as a president, but has to be done.
As we go to honor these soldiers, do you have an update on the investigation as to how they were killed in Jordan?
No, they're doing that. That'll be released.
There was a report
you know what?
that it was Iran targeting barracks.
I don't know. Well, they're going to pay a big price. They're being decimated.
Is that report inaccurate?
Yeah, please.
Sir,
what do you say to families of these fallen soldiers when Americans are wrongly against this war? How do you ask them?
Well, Americans aren't against the war. A poll just came out. Americans don't want high gasoline prices, but they're not against the war. That just came out loud and clear in a poll. Nobody wants Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Do you want Iran to have a nuclear weapon? You think it's good? Go ahead.
What is your speech to the families? What will you say to them today?
All I'm going to say is we love you. We love your child, and that's what they are to them. They're their children. There's no games, no nothing. That's their child. And all you can do is throw out your heart. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The ceremony came after 3 of the soldiers were killed in an Iranian missile strike on a military base in Jordan, while the 4th service member died during the controlled detonation of a downed Iranian drone in northern Iraq. While the White House has not responded to the criticism surrounding the photographs, the images continue to fuel debate online, with many questioning whether Trump showed enough respect during one of the military's most solemn traditions.
you.